Dum, 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 dum,
Space between, space between, space between, space between.
Welcome to the Space Between podcast, where we talk about the space between life and art, passion and business, what's happening now, and what's happening next. I'm Pat Shand.
I'm Amy Shand.
And we're back after a holiday vacation.
Yeah, it's Christmas, New Year's.
Christmas, New Year's, and actually tomorrow, Amy's brother, Jeremy, her sexiest brother, is coming from California to stay in New York for a while with him and his girlfriend. So we've been kind of prepping for that along with the holiday stuff.
Yeah, he's my oldest brother.
That's what I said.
Yeah, and he and his girlfriend, they're actually here, but they're in the city, and they're staying there for a couple days, and then they're going to come stay with us for a couple days, so I'm really excited.
It's true. So you moved from California to New York along with me.
Yep.
So you have a lot to catch up with Jeremy on, probably. And
As far as Long Island goes?
yeah, as far as Long Island goes, as
yeah,
far as
he's-
like living here, just life in general, right?
Yeah, because one, he's never been to New York. Two, he hasn't seen our apartment here and met a couple of our cats.
At least Chi-Chi, right?
Because we got her here
Yes.
since we moved. And so, yeah, he'll be able to see the way we live.
It's true. Yeah, you'll notice we now do a video podcast that we record live, and then we'll post the video with the audio mixed together on YouTube, and then we also just have the normal podcast go on SoundCloud. But if you're watching the video podcast, you can see behind Amy our tapestry of cats. We have 4 cats. Chi-Chi isn't there because we got the tapestry here.
Yeah, the tapestry
Pre-Chi-Chi.
has 4 cats. We have 5.
It's true.
Yeah.
Gotta like
I
paste
want
the
to get
picture of Chi-Chi onto
I
there.
want to get a felt cutout made of her, and then I'll sew it on.
So good. So good. But actually, we've been through a couple of funny things recently, and I wanted to kind of get to some of those, talk about the holidays.
Okay.
And one thing that comes to mind, just to start us off with, is have any of you commenters, because those who are watching live can chime in here. So if you have a story, chime in, and we'll read it live on air. But Amy and I received quite a strange gift this holiday season. And I wanted to see if any of you guys have had strange gifts sent to you.
Oh my God. First I was like, what are you talking about?
Oh, you
and then
know.
I was like, oh God.
So I'll give the backstory
Okay.
of who this person is,
Okay.
and then you opened the gift, right? It was you.
Yeah.
So you can detail us the story of opening the gift.
Okay.
So where I grew up, my parents live in Long Island, near where we live now, but they lived in the same house my whole childhood, and my mom still lives there. So we have a neighbor who's close by who has, she lives alone and she has many strange habits. She'll contact my mom with strange stories. And the same was true when my dad was alive.
She's a watcher.
She's certainly a watcher. She knows all the things going on in the neighborhood. And in fact, one time when I, as a young boy, rear-ended someone with my car, she noticed that the hood, which was already fucked up, my hood was pre-fucked up, pre-rear-ending. She called my dad saying that my hood was a bit more fucked up.
Oh no.
So you know she's attentive. Like my hood went from like this. If you watch the video, my hands are curled to this. My hands are just a bit more curled if you're only listening to the sound podcast. But yeah, so this lady she's like in her late 60s, early 70s, and she lives alone, and she has cats. And that's all I'll set you up with.
Yeah, she's very strange. And for Christmas, she gave to Pat's mom to give to us as a Christmas gift this it looked like a Tootsie Roll, but like 3 times the size, the wrapping. And it was like wrapped up, twisted on both ends. So I was like, oh, how nice. She gave us a little Christmas gift. So I like start unwrapping it and I open it. And what it is like, okay, so take a pair of pantyhose. Just bear with me. And then you cut out like a foot and a half of them, like this long probably, and then you just roll it up into a ball, and then you just wrap it, and it was just like a ball, and it was tan colored. It was skin colored pantyhose. It wasn't even like a pattern, like a cat toy I think she was trying to make. And I was like, is there catnip in this? Is this like for the cats to just to smell and kick around? But apparently it was just for them to kick around.
You unrolled it, and there was...
I unrolled it, and I found a foot and a half length of skin colored pantyhose. And that was it. There was nothing in it. Didn't smell like anything, thank God.
Incredible. I mean, just...
It's like the wrapping paper costs more.
Oh, yeah. I mean, from her perspective, just to kind of humanize her here, I think what happened... Because it was one of those gifts where, yeah, nice gesture, thank you. Because what I think happened is she's lived alone for a long time, and she looked for cat toys around the house, and maybe one day she saw an old stocking, and she decided to use that as a cat toy.
Wesley heard the story. He's like, I want it.
He's here, yeah.
We didn't bring it home.
Oh, no. But she probably had her cat play with it, so her cat loved it, and thought, oh, this would be a good gift for these other cat owners. And here's the thing. I'm no expert on pantyhose, because I've never dated a woman who was born in 1930.
To me, it was like a swing and a miss.
Yeah, it's certainly a swing and a miss. But what I'm building toward here is like, though I'm no expert on pantyhose, I don't think that those were freshly bought pantyhose. I think that those had
like
been
at
worn.
least clean, but not new.
Certainly clean, yeah. I'm sure that she put them through the wash. But I don't think that she hadn't worn them up until recently.
Yeah.
So
that's the weirdest gift we got for Christmas.
Oh, by far.
And last year you got boxers from someone who wasn't me.
2 years ago, I received underwear exclusively from someone who wasn't Amy, which was strange for me. You know, so a young relative where I was like, weird choice, you know? But this year, I received boxers from Amy, which I loved. Me Undies, and guess what? Not a sponsored podcast. They sponsor everyone but us, but I'm here to talk about how soft they are. They're beautiful.
I gave in to the commercials, and I got them.
Tim Chandler, who's watching live, comments, perfect for removing white deodorant residue from the underarms of shirts. Oh. Dude, what?
Is he talking about pantyhose?
How did you learn that? How did you learn? Did you have a shirt that was white stained? Oh, can't get the stains out.
New idea.
And then you...
That's why she gave that to us.
Yeah, right? All right, so one more comment from Sergio Rios says, where can I read your comic Gangster Ass Barista and the one with the Ghoul Girls? That's Spooky Girls. Both of those are in production now. Both will be on Amazon and Comixology in... late spring this year. Gangster Ass Barista actually in early spring, and Spooky Girls in mid to late spring. And if Amazon doesn't ship to your country, you can always order any of our backlog books through our Kickstarters. We have our next Kickstarter for Destiny New York Volume 3 launching on February 5th. So if you've missed any of the books, that is one to not miss, because that's going to be... You'll be able to get any book you missed through that Kickstarter. So... Now that we've covered our strange Christmas gift this year, just to cover this, just because everyone's talking about it, do you have any New Year's goals?
I would say, yeah. When I woke up on New Year's Day, it felt like very fresh, like a new year was a good thing, but I didn't write anything down or like put anything into words. I would just say... thinking about it, and what I have been doing so far is trying to take like a few minutes a day to meditate. And even though, because I have a problem with like concentration and thinking that, or feeling like silly when I try to meditate and stuff, I'll still try and pick like a YouTube video because that's the easiest thing for me to follow. I still can't meditate in silence, and by the end of the year I want to be able to like take 5 minutes to sit down and like ground myself no matter what's happening in the day.
That's good.
Yeah. How about you?
I mean, actually, to just build on what you said first, I can remember the one time last year that I put on a guided meditation and meditated, and I remember it because it was so good. But it's so hard to hold yourself to something that takes a piece of your time, but ends up giving you peace of mind. You know,
Yeah.
it's hard to do. So I saw you doing some of that yourself, and I definitely have to commend you for that.
Thanks.
What I'm doing for the New Year's, my goal is because like I know that it's I know that the idea of like New Year, New Me that's arbitrary. You know, like it's just the next day. But I think that marking life in chapters is important. Like like people say age is just a number, but the truth is, no, it's not. It marks pieces of our life,
Yeah.
and through marking pieces of our life, looking back is easier to understand things that we've gone through. Like you can think, oh, I was 12 when that happened, and that's important. So you can try to understand life, which as you get older gets increasingly like kind of complex. But so all that to say that my goal is that I calculated all the pages that I wrote on comics, prose, script for screenplays and TV last year, and my goal this year is to double my output and to double my downtime. I have a big problem with taking breaks in between my work and using that as downtime so that when I have a day that I actually want to be off, instead, I'm just doing the same thing. I'm working, watching a video, working, watching a video. When really, if I work for a specific period of time and then put my downtime on like a certain day or two during the week, I'll be able to then have a more successful resting period, you know? Because I do feel that I do burn myself out as far as that goes.
Okay. So like a better, I guess, like organization of your work schedule?
Yes.
All right.
But one thing that we want to talk about too that we've been doing, if you haven't seen this, along with this new year, we've been doing some new content here. On our YouTube channel, we're doing a big push to try to get more subscribers there. And in that, we've been doing reaction videos. So if you haven't already seen it, just as a reminder, check out what we're doing. We've been reacting to mostly music.
Yeah, we've been watching music videos.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Some trailers too.
Oh yeah, trailers to new movies coming out.
Yeah, and we like to keep them very fun, conversational, and just kind of down to earth, just kind of as if we're watching it together. And we've had more subscribers now doing this than we've ever had before on our YouTube channel, and hopefully we'll have more coming in. So if you haven't seen that, or if you're interested in just kind of hanging out with us more, because we will always do our podcast and our vlog, but this is just something extra for you to spend maybe like one day a week, every weekday with us, because we're doing between 3 to 5 reaction videos per week. So my ideal would eventually be to have at least one video on YouTube every weekday, where we do our podcast on Tuesday, our vlog on Thursday, and hopefully we'll have enough content in the next couple of weeks to start doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday reaction videos.
Yeah, come join us over there.
Indeed. But before we do move on from the holiday season, there's one thing that I want to talk about. I didn't even tell you this. Did you see my my offer to anyone who adopts a cat?
Yeah, you said you were going to give them some free pages or something?
Yeah, I said that anyone who adopts a cat during the holiday season, I will send them 1,000 pages of comics that I've written. And that's everything Space Between has ever published. That's quite a lot of work, all sent digitally. And I thought it was a very nice offer. You know, my ideal was just to push out adopt a cat, you know?
Because we can't adopt another cat right now because we have so many cats. But every time we go to the pet store, we always see all the cats that are available for adoption, and we wish we could adopt all of them.
Want them so bad.
So we want you to adopt them instead.
Yes. So, 2 things. One, I got at least 5 comments between Facebook, Instagram, Twitter asking if I could include dogs in this. Nope. It's not about dogs, dude. It's about cats for now, okay?
This is just
it's fine.
his charity option for the holiday season of 2018 was the cats.
Yeah, because like who does that? Say I had a charity that I was donating to for a specific disease.
And then they're like, what about this other disease?
Yeah, and it's just like, cool, I support that too. You do it. Like, I had comics creators saying, can you include dogs? And I'm just thinking, you include dogs. Mm-hmm. You do the same thing I'm doing, but dogs, right? I mean, why not, you know? I would even, if you did that, I would give you comics of mine to do that with. But I'm not going to do it. My goal was to help some cats get homes, okay? I didn't know it would be so controversial, but that happened. And then this shit was crazy. This, I don't want to say infuriated me, but I mean, I'm still flabbergasted. And I didn't tell you about this so we could do this live, okay? So I posted this on Tumblr that I was doing this, adopted cat get free comics thing, okay? So this happened. I gotta find the comment. Oh man, where is it? So many comments that I saved. Ah, boy.
The price of coffee raised today at Starbucks by like 3 cents or something, just so everybody knows. It's my PSA.
Has that been a problem for you?
No, because I didn't have to talk to any customers today, but it was a problem for anyone who did.
So check it out. If you hear my cat, he's mad for me.
He sounds like a demon.
Check this out. So I just posted my thing. Hey, if you adopt a cat this holiday season between now and January 1st, and if you did it on January 20th, I would still do it for you. But I posted that. Someone reblogged me, and I'll even name them. Their Tumblr is The Sun's Little Nightmare. They reblogged it and said, hey guys, just an FYI. No, just a FYI.
First of all, it's grammatically incorrect, which
So
really
incorrect.
Disturbs him.
Oh yeah.
In the first place.
So much. So, hey guys, just a FYI, it's not a great idea to adopt pets around celebratory seasons. Exclamation point.
Is that guy, never mind.
Hashtag, that said, hashtag, please adopt kitties. Hashtag, just not right now. Hashtag, words from my brain. Guess what? Fuck your brain.
Words from my brain hashtag? How many tweets does that hashtag have?
Words from a brain dead person. So don't adopt cats around celebratory seasons.
Hashtag words from my brain.
No fucking say, what do you celebrate? No adopting cats on Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, fucking Martin Luther King Day, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter. Don't adopt cats then. Are you insane?
That's like the whole year. I
I
celebrate all year round.
Everyone's celebrating. And all right, so what do you think happens? You go to a cat shelter. It's filled up. There are cats freezing outside. You go in there and they say, Merry Christmas. I'm sorry, it's not the best time for us. No, they're going to give you a fucking cat. And then there's room for another cat. How is that not the best time?
I think that the reason people say that is because some people think like, oh, a pet is a good gift, but we're not saying adopt it for someone else.
Oh, no. That's a different thing.
Take the responsibility. If you have the means to do it, then adopt a cat. If you can't, just don't get the free comics this time.
Yeah. And see, here's the thing.
That's it.
If they meant that, they're even dumber than if they didn't mean that. Because that's not what they're saying, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it would be as if, say I went up to...
what's the reason for the holiday season?
Yeah, no expounding on that. Just threw in the idea, hey, not the best time.
Hashtag words from my brain.
Why isn't that the best time is what I'm still wondering. Like, what time is better and why? Is January 2nd better?
When the season's officially over?
Or are people still kind of celebrating New Year, so you got to wait until they kind of wean themselves off their like resolutions? Like, what? How isn't that a good time? Okay, I'm here for the cats. Who are you here for? Okay,
Santa.
but that shit was kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, it's like no matter what you do on the internet, something crazy is going to happen. I used to be so scared of online conflict, getting like called out. Could not care less now. Talk shit about me. Because, like, if I do something bad, talk shit about me. If I talk about, oh, I'll give you free stuff to adopt animals who need to be adopted, talk shit about me. It's going to happen. The internet is for bullying.
Here's the thing.
Right?
Do or don't.
Right.
Like, that's it.
That's it.
People.
I agree. Do or don't. Don't comment about those who do. Or don't. Right? Right?
Yeah.
That kind of shit drives me crazy. It's like, I don't think anyone would read that and take it seriously, so I don't think that she impeded me, but I do think that she annoyed me, which is worse than impeding me. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you.
Thank you. Yeah, that was a little bit crazy.
So, Stephen Leitman goes, he's a live watcher. Wait, isn't adopting a kitty during a holiday a present for you and for the fur baby? If you keep it for yourself, totally, yeah. Yeah.
That's what he's saying. It's like a good thing all around.
Hold on. Kevin Cuff goes, duh, Krampus eats cats. I thought you knew. You know who Krampus is?
Vaguely.
Krampus eats cats, Pat. He said again. Yeah, Krampus is like the anti-Santa. He's like this holiday demon.
Okay.
It's pretty cool looking.
Like a worse Grinch?
Yeah, he's like a horned guy. Yeah, I'll pull up a little picture of Krampus for you.
Like a Baphomet. Baphomet.
Check it out.
How do you pronounce that? Ugh.
That's Krampus.
Gross.
And there's a festival. I'm not sure what country because I don't care to look
He
right
looks
now.
like he would eat cats.
He like goes around and scares children in a parade.
Okay.
All right, so.
Fun job. Look, they have a pop toy of him.
Oh, sure they do. Now, last thing. A trending thing on Twitter recently. J.K. Rowling has been adding to Pottermore.
Who's that? Just kidding.
Has been adding to Pottermore. Pottermore is like a Harry Potter online encyclopedia that has facts about the series. And there was controversy over a new fact introduced that in the past, wizards and witches at Hogwarts, they didn't have a plumbing system because that was a Muggle idea. What they used to do was the classic vanishing spell. So they would
For their excrement?
Yeah, they would just poop and piss anywhere and have a spell pre-prepared to make it not be around anymore.
Whoa.
So, here's the thing.
If I could do that, I would own a German Shepherd in this apartment. I swear to God.
I love how your mind goes to how you can own more pets immediately.
Adopt.
Yeah.
Hashtag words from my brain.
Oh my God. That's what this episode's called.
can't.
Hashtag words from my brain.
All right, I'll stop saying it.
No.
That's the best part of the tweet.
We're going to keep saying that. So there was controversy online over that, of course, because it's online. It's on Twitter. That J.K. Rowling keeps writing things that she doesn't need to write. And that
Oh my God.
it's crazy.
I literally cannot. That's your complaint? She's writing too much?
Yeah. That she should leave Harry Potter alone. Here's the thing, though, okay?
What, like she should write a news story?
That or nothing, I guess. Who knows? But here's the thing, okay? One, if there wasn't a demand for more Harry Potter, there wouldn't be more Harry Potter.
True.
Two, if you don't like the
Still
thing...
want those wands.
Oh, me too. Yeah, Target has really cool Harry Potter wands. If you don't like the thing that she's adding to the book that isn't spelled out in the book, it's okay. Seeing it on Twitter doesn't hurt you. And here's my hot take, because everyone online is making fun of it. Here's the thing. Hogwarts doesn't have the internet, right? Multiple times during the book, Harry and crew spend fucking months in the library looking for information. That if they were to step outside of their school, they could search on fucking Google. That tells you what? The wizards reject Muggle ideas even when Muggle ideas are better. So it makes sense to me that they took so long to implement toilets and they just kept shitting themselves and making it disappear because that is in line with the fucking books, right? Come on. If you're nerds like you fucking look like you are online, mad at a fact about poop, right?
Very into it, yeah.
Then be more into it, okay? Be into it enough. If you're mad about poop, you think you're into it.
If you're a nerd, be as big of a nerd as Pat.
No. Yeah, sure. That too.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, I am one.
No, because it makes sense, but I wouldn't have thought of that.
To me, it's nerdier to go online and make fun of an author's mythology about poop than it is to read the books, right? So I just read the books, loved them, and to me, it fits with the idea. It's supposed to make wizards look silly. They look silly multiple times during the books. They wear sparkly robes. The joke is that they shouldn't be doing this. That there's a better way. That's the joke. So you're making fun of the joke that she already made, thinking that she's not in on it. She's in on it. You are not. Over your head. Is what I think.
I had no idea that this was an argument going on.
I'm going off.
Thank you.
I'm going off. So before we get into our final phase, which is the Kickstarter of the week, which is a fucking gem this week. Do you have anything that you want to add? Any stories that you have? Anything that's happening that you've been through? Anything?
I don't think so this week. My throat's a little sore because I think the kid I babysit got me sick. So I'm just gonna rest it a little bit. But I'm ready to watch this because I remember you showed me a little snippet of the very beginning.
I did.
And I forgot about it until now again, so I'm excited.
All right, so those watching live.
Hi, Francesca.
Yeah, Francesca Fantini says hi. Kevin Cuff says Germany is where Krampus marches. Okay?
Gotcha.
That would be such a Germany thing to do.
He's like, Krampus.
Exactly.
That's his name.
Say it again.
I can't. My throat
One more
hurts. Krampus.
There you go. See, she does accents pretty well.
It's because of my mom's accent is that.
Can you do a French Canadian accent?
What do you want me to say?
Order at Starbucks.
Okay. I'll be with my mom.
Okay.
Hello, let me have a venti iced caramel macchiato.
Anything else?
No, thank you.
So cute. That sounds just like her too. All right. So what else? Oh yeah. So is that it as far as your updates?
For now.
So for those who are watching the live video, it's not going to appear on your screen. For those watching the YouTube, I'm going to try to edit it in. But this is a Kickstarter called Fragrance One.
Wow, it has a lot of pledges already.
Office for Men. By a guy.
First of all.
Hold on, his name. First of all, his name. His name is Jeremy Fragrance.
First of all, too. Second of all, he's spraying it into his throat.
Yeah, it's very important. Jeremy Fragrance is spraying his fragrance into his throat. We'll find out. So, before we get into it, just so you know, the first thing I see after a fragrance being his name, 2, spraying it into his mouth. The third thing, his goal was around $28,000.
Is that like an espresso machine in the background? What is that?
That's just a fragrance bottle.
Oh, I see. Because from far away, I couldn't see that it was a glass bottle. I thought it was just a like a rack.
Check it out.
Holding something.
His goal was $28,000. He has made $857,658.
That's too much. Adopt a cat.
Yeah, adopt 1,000,000 cats for this price. But all right, so let's get into this. I'm gonna play the video, and we're gonna see how Jeremy Fragrance is selling his product.
Oh, that's my brother's name, Jeremy Fragrance.
Here we go.
Would you like to smell this fragrance on a man?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it goes.
On a man.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Wow.
I'm not
Very
kidding.
nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
This is my fragrance. I'm not kidding you.
Did they say that you were
He
kidding
is
him?
so happy with himself.
I still want to smell it. What's up, Kickstarter? Jeremy
Oh
here.
my
And I'm the
goodness.
Crazy German perfume influencer that makes one-handed push-ups and then has just created
As he's talking about
It's
his
important
fragrance,
that we know that he can do a one-handed push-up.
yeah, he has one arm back like fucking he's flying.
Because the
And he's-
fragrance in there, he doesn't want it to touch the ground.
He's doing one-handed push-ups in the street. There's a car behind him.
The car's like, beep beep.
The car just honked.
Fragrance juice will change the fragrance world.
Fragrance
I have
juice.
tried to find the best solution for you to skip
Why
the
does he
jungle
look
of
like he's
fragrances when you go
fucking?
into a fragrance store. Oh, which fragrance should I take? Does this last long? Is this mass appealing? Do I get compliments? What fragrance should I buy? Since 4 years, I don't do anything else than making YouTube videos telling my viewers what are the best fragrances for the winter, for the spring, for the office, for the club. I constantly have ladies in my videos that judge these fragrances, so people trust my opinion.
Why?
I'm finding
So he's saying he's constantly have ladies judging his fragrances while there's an old white man judging his fragrance.
It's true. I'll say this for him though. He's impeccably dressed.
He has a lot of gel in his hair, though.
Oh yeah, I wasn't talking about the hair. The hair looks.
I said though.
hard.
Yeah. He put some fragrance juice in his hair.
the best fragrance possible for each situation, and this is exactly what I'm doing now.
Nice
with
PowerPoint
my
slide.
own fragrance. So this will be called Office for Men. It is our very first fragrance, the best office fragrance currently on the market in my eyes. It is composed by master perfumer Alberto Morias. He had made some of the biggest fragrance successes in the history for the biggest brands, the biggest revenue. He's the superstar. In my eyes,
Wait.
the most important thing.
He didn't make it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought he's been
He does
spending 4
one-handed
years.
push-ups, then he doesn't make a fragrance juice? Who's that man?
Hey, Jeremy Fragrance,
I feel cheated, Jeremy.
who are you?
You can't just change your name
What
to
did
fragrance.
you do? Yeah, imagine.
Jeremy, one-handed push-ups, maybe.
Imagine if I changed my name to Pat Burger King.
You didn't do that.
I didn't
You
make
didn't
Burger
make-
King
yeah.
happen. But hold on, we don't know his role yet. Maybe this guy pitched an idea to him and then they did it. We don't know.
Maybe
okay?
he's an actor.
We're definitely not hating on this. It's just an amazing video.
What
In
happened
making a
here?
fragrance, it has to have a great performance. You want it to have long lasting.
They stopped it on that?
Skin. People have to smell you.
Oh, no,
Secondly,
no.
It
It's
has to
frozen.
be very appealing
Is
to
it?
the ladies. So it's a good fragrance. It's fine.
I'll take this and give it to my boyfriend.
Awesome. And thirdly,
That was
don't
very
forget, we also
convincing.
want to have a unique touch. So all of these 3 things are in this one. This is the Day 45 code name. The biggest master perfumer superstar Alberto Morias took 45
What?
tries
What?
to compose this masterpiece. This version,
Oh, his name.
this
Oh, my
fragrance
God.
and this bottle will be never produced again after we have made this pre-order campaign. This will be a big rarity.
The camera is
Found in
trying
the few
so hard to
on the
follow
internet
him.
on
He's getting
different
tired,
platforms.
can you tell?
This is the pre-order only.
started like,
edition. It will never be
Now the
reproduced
one-handed
again.
push-ups are getting to
So,
him.
In conclusion, 3 things why you should get this one. Number 1, I'm currently the
He's
leading
breathing
fragrance
very hard.
influencer. People trust me. I know which fragrance DNAs work. I know
What is he?
how a fragrance should smell.
He's the leading fragrance influenza. Oh, influencer. He's an influencer. Oh,
Oh my God.
oh my God. I'm gonna
Hey man,
die.
are you on Instagram with your butt out? Then how are you influencing?
He's an
to be appealing,
influencer of
how
fragrance.
That it's important to last long. You can be sure if I'm the creative director of this thing, it will work. Secondly, we have the superstar Alberto Morias, the master perfumer, king of fragrances. And thirdly, the concept is very easy for you to understand. We will make fragrances suitable for this occasion, for this occasion, for this occasion.
Which
In this
occasion?
Case, office for men, so you're not lost in the jungle of fragrances looking for, okay, so many fragrances, which one should I get? Does this last
Good
one? Is this
acting.
sexy?
Has that happened to you before?
We solved
I've
this
definitely been
problem
like,
easily
oh,
with this
okay.
guys.
Have you been lost in the jungle of
Trust in me,
fragrances?
guys. This is it. Thank you for watching. Peace.
Please be a blooper.
She wants to keep it.
All right, so it's 3,000% funded, which means one thing. Even though we can joke about it, he's doing something right, right? He's made 3,000 times his already pretty big goal of $28,000.
He's an influencer.
He's an influenza.
Because, yeah.
The best part, though, was, to me,
I like Steven's comment.
the spin. Steve goes, Steve leaving comments, I love that apparently only straight men should be wearing
Because he's like,
this.
the ladies have to love it.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah,
He did say
yeah. That was a very, like, in a way, straight male driven commercial.
Yeah, he's very much applying. He's like, he's trying to like
So European, that guy.
he's so European. He's trying to appeal to that, like, you can be like James Bond type thing. He's
Yes.
wearing the very fitted suits. He has, as you said, the slick back hair. Yeah.
Doing one-handed push-ups.
That part was so extra, but that's what would make me want to buy this the most, is that moment when
And the spin.
he's like Michael Scott.
Yeah, definitely.
He's like the German Michael Scott.
It's like when Michael Scott makes a video and then like 20 minutes before he holds a meeting to show the video.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know what I mean? With his
Just like
bandana on
that.
and shit.
Prison Mike.
Yes.
Hey, I'm Prison Mike.
Yep, that's him.
So good. Imagine he's not even German. That would be,
my God.
Please be not German, but he's so German.
We go to his Instagram. He's like, hey, dude, I'm an influencer.
It's true. But
Just
the
kidding.
truth
It's
is,
probably real.
no one's been more German ever. Mm-hmm. At least since...
Besides Krampus.
Yeah, okay. Beautiful. Krampus is the most German.
Yeah, that's the most
Jeremy Fragrance is the second most German.
fragrance.
Like, what's more German?
He should've
Snarling
at
at
least-
children or doing one-arm push-ups in the middle of the street as a car lightly beeps at you.
Yeah.
You know?
Said at the same time.
Oh, man. So fucking funny. All right, so...
God.
Yeah. Oh, my God. That's my favorite. That, to me, beats the Kickstarter of the week.
Where did you find that? I think I asked that last time
ju-
about the other one.
All I do is I search trending.
Okay. Oh yeah, because it's super pop. They made a bunch of money.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, it's like the silliest products are the ones that make so much money because there's like mass appeal, you know?
it's like the bad American Idol auditions.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but the thing is, it's like that. But the thing is, if I had to guess, I would think he makes a good product. I do think that.
Oh, I bet it smells fine.
Yeah. So it's like,
It's just the commercial that's over the top.
yes, I think you get both. You get the like funny, bad American Idol audition type video plus a good product.
Yeah, and
So
plus,
it's- yeah.
what do you think the guy that made the fragrance thinks of Jeremy Fragrance and that video? Do you think he's like, all right, put it out,
I don't. I
or
think
he's like, yeah.
the suit he wore tells the whole story. He wore a blue suit with like little horseshoes on it.
Yeah,
It's like my shirt from Target, but as a suit.
yeah. It's too much.
But yeah, so yeah, again, this
You know
section
what? Good for them for making money
exactly
off of something.
100%.
It's not horrible.
No, it's not horrible at all. This section of the podcast is always in jest. We always want to also boost these Kickstarters.
I just want to poke fun.
Exactly.
Now go look it up.
Yeah,
Check it out.
Look in the description
And
below
buy a
link.
bottle
Yeah, buy a bottle.
so you can see what it smells like. Why
Be
not?
like Jeremy Fragrance.
All the cool kids did it.
Has he influenced you? But yeah, check below in the description. You'll see a link to Jeremy Fragrance's Kickstarter. But anything else before we wrap?
Pat has been building a lot of things lately, and I'm very proud of him.
Aw,
He
thanks.
built me my new dresser, which tonight I'm going to frickin' finally put the rest of my clothes into. And last night he built, as you probably saw on his Facebook and then mine because I shared it, he built my birthday, my Christmas present, which
Yes.
was the LOL dollhouse made of real wood.
Oh, yeah.
And there was a manufacturer's error, which Pat got his little drill out and flipped that bitch around and drilled 2 more holes and fixed it. So now it's perfectly perfect the way it fits.
I wouldn't say little drill, more like big, fat,
So it's like big
fat
it was like
drill.
more
yeah.
like
yeah.
It looks great. I'm super excited about it, and I'm still setting it up. And I put my little Polly Pockets and my freaking little Shopkins on the top because it has a flat roof.
Yeah, and actually, if you want to see some of Amy's toy collections, watch our podcast. No, our vlog this Thursday. This Thursday's episode is a trip to what's that store called in San Diego?
Oh, Destroller World.
The Stroller World, an exclusive toy store with toys made from Mexico that is only, I believe, in San Diego now, right?
Yeah, there's like 2 stores, I think, but they are like new to the United States.
Yes.
They're really cute, and I actually have 2 of them in vision right now.
Yes.
But yeah, so also I have a Tumblr blog that is actually age appropriate. Nothing's gonna get deleted off of it. Nothing has been deleted off of it. It's about my dolls. If you want to check it out, it's all over my Facebook. So I like to take pictures of them and write stories about how I got them and write stories that I make up about them. It's like my little fictional outlet over there on Tumblr. So come join me there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, see our vlog this Thursday. Check our reaction videos all week. And Amy's blog is always live. It's Escape to Your Dolls. The link is going to be in the description down below.
Oh yeah, good idea, True.
Absolutely.
Go.
But yeah, that's it for now. We don't do outros anymore because we keep it real.
We're here and then we're gone.
As
Yeah.
fuck.
That's it.
But yeah, thank you for watching, and we're leaving now.
Hopefully there'll be a couple clips of my brother when he comes to visit. Goodbye.
Space between.